This week, Chris, the KTN.
As the war in the Middle East intensifies, the United States of America has closed its embassies in Kuwait and Saudi Arabia shortly after their embassy in Riyadh was hit by a suspected Iranian drone. Speaking to KTN on Tuesday afternoon, journalist Shakur Nyakete, based in Riyadh, said the hit on the embassy left no casualties since the evacuation had been done hours before. This comes at a time when the death toll in Iran has hit over 780. Winfrey Owino reports on the latest developments in the war that is causing ripples across the world.
The US and Israel war against the Islamic Republic of Iran has entered its fourth day, a situation that has paralyzed economic activities across the globe. Travelers remain stranded as operations in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, Ben Gurion, Kuwait, Bahrain and Baghdad airports were temporarily closed, leading to over 3,000 flights cancellation.
The situation is worsening and widening by the hour, playing out our worst fears. UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk says he is deeply shocked by the impacts of the widespread hostilities on civilians and civilian infrastructure since the conflict erupted on Saturday.
Kenyans in the region say the situation is largely calm, except when the drones and missiles are lodged. They have been advised to stay indoors and only show up for work when need be. However, they have expressed fears of sharing information with the outside world, as some countries have issued warnings.
I think there was a bombing of I think the water source this place. Yeah, but at night you always see that. I experienced some missiles and all that, so we're always being told like, you guys, you shouldn't just be walking in groups because
the capital city of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, which is always a beehive of activity on a normal day, especially during the Ramadan season, remains a ghost town today, just hours after the US embassy was hit by suspected Iranian drones. Riyadh-based journalist has told KTN that the hit on the US embassy came hours after evacuation and that there were no casualties.
Before the US embassy attack, there was also an attack on one of the prominent Saudi petrol companies, Aramco. So it has also been, bombed by drones and rockets. And that company shut down some of the activities.
The US has closed its embassies in Saudi Arabia and Kuwait as the war rages on, and called on its citizens to vacate the region as the United Kingdom flew back home hundreds of its citizens on a chartered flight. According to the Red Crescent, the number of people killed in Iran since the US-Israeli attacks began has reached 787. Meanwhile, gas prices have also skyrocketed after Iran threatened to set on fire ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz, causing a panic mode in the industry. Tuesday, Israel struck Hezbollah command and weapons storage centers in Beirut's suburbs. It invaded Lebanon following Hezbollah's missile and drone attack on an Israeli base near Haifa, which was a retaliation following the murder of Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Hezbollah is a military group based in Lebanon and allied to Iran. So far, Lebanon has reported 52 fatalities and 30,000 displaced as a result of the Israeli strikes. Winfrey Owino, KTN.